I hope we remember that one, the E, it was just a flat line like that. And this one though, is the flat line still, but it goes from up to down, as opposed to left to right. This thing here is pronounced gun. What it tries to look like might be, if you imagine that we can add a couple of things here. That might be a branch or something. And now what it means is actually a stick. That's a stick. It's just a straight line. Goes top to bottom like that. This stick, however, is not really used as the character like this. It's more commonly used in other characters. Let's take a look at where we might find it. The first one there. We've got two radicals inside this now. We've got the stick, do you see that? That's the one top from bottom there. And then this, what's this then? Ah, this is the opening, isn't it? The little mouth that is now on top or in the stick. So that's mouth, we'll write that there. This then is pronounced zhong with the first tone, zhong. And this thing almost looks exactly what it means. We've got a stick here, and we've got a mouth here. And the stick goes through the mouth, it goes through the middle of the mouth, and that's actually exactly what it means. It means middle. So a stick that looks like a stick, and then a stick, and then a mouth through it, and then all of a sudden that's a middle, pronounced zhong. And now what we're going to do is we're actually going to use a zhen again, like that, but we're going to add zhong afterwards. And then we're going to put it here. We're going to look at what it might mean. You know the pronunciation is zhen, and then zhong. We've got a zhen here, so we might as well paint a man here. Or what we're actually going to do is we're not going to paint his whole body, we're just going to stop by the face. He's very happy. This guy might be Chinese as well. What Chinese people probably thought 5,000 years ago when they said to themselves, let's create a language and let's call it Chinese. What they said when they came up with a word like Ranzhong was that the face is the part of the body that is the most important, and the rest is just following the face and the brain and everything else that it's in it. So when we say Zhen, we actually refer to the face or the head. And then Zhong is the middle of it. So if I can actually add this little area for you, if I can mark it out like that. We actually need a nose here as well to note what I'm actually talking about. It's not the nose here. The nose is going to be like that. And then just underneath it, we're going to have the Ranzhong. So 5,000 years ago, they probably told themselves, oh, we already have a word for ear, we have one for the face, we have one for the eye and ear and mouth. What? And one for mustache as well, obviously. So what do we want to call this now? In English, I did not actually know this word before I learnt it in Chinese, which is very interesting. This is the philtrum. Anyone who doesn't know this word philtrum in English, like me for instance, might require an explanation for that. This philtrum is the area between your nose and your mouth. It's not the mustache, but it's above the upper lip. And it's just that area where you have skin, that little area over there. And that is the philtrum, Ranzhong. So if you back up a little bit, we started with gun, or stick, that looked like just a stick. And then we had stick in mouth, and that was zhong, or middle. This zhong is drawn like this. So square first, and then the middle stick. And then when the middle plus the zhen, the middle of the zhen, the middle of the person. That was the philtrum, wasn't it? That's how ingenious the Chinese.